Hello everyone, welcome to the Financial Information Channel. My name is Marvin. In this video I'm going to give you the recap about the stock market news for this week. In addition, I'm going to discuss some of the things that happened during this week. And remember, I do videos about the stock market, personal finance, and how to make money online. Now let's begin with the video. And the first thing is we're going to take a look at the Dow. The Dow went up 1.65%. And the next index is going to be the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq was positive again. The Nasdaq went up 1.45% during this week. And the S&P 500 was positive again as well. It was up 1.14% during this week. And that usually happens during the first week of a new quarter. A lot of new investors are looking to add new positions into new stocks. And the first story is about Shopify. Andrew Lev actually had an analysis on Shopify. And Andrew Lev has a history of always having reports on high-flying stocks. He actually had a report on 2015 about Valiant Pharmaceuticals. Andrew Lev mentioned that Valiant Pharmaceuticals were doing bad practices to inflate the drug price and the sales. And Valiant Pharmaceuticals actually had a good run from 2013 to 2015. The company had gone up a huge amount. And after Andrew Lev had that analysis, the company's share price had dropped around 92%. And Valiant Pharmaceuticals was one of the best stocks in 2013, 2014, and during the first 9 months of 2015. So that is one of the reasons why some of the reports really tend to do some damage in some of the stocks. And of course, he took a shot at Nvidia in June 9, 2017. He mentioned that the stock has gone up so much up to that point. I think the company has gone up around 50% in a matter of weeks. And after he mentioned that analysis on Nvidia, the company share price actually moved down around 10%. And the reason why I mentioned this because this week he mentioned Shopify. He mentioned that Shopify promotes get rich quick. In addition, he questioned the number of merchants that the company has. And he was asking for the FTC to come and investigate Shopify. According to him, a lot of people are not mentioned that they're affiliate to the company. If you're an affiliate, you have to disclose that you're partnering with Shopify and that you're getting some money in return. And he put the price target of Shopify to around $60. And what do I think about the news about Shopify? And the first thing that I'm going to mention is that I actually have used the platform, and the platform is really easy to use. And it is a great platform where you can promote your business, but he's right in a few things. First, the company is a little bit over the edge of using the words get rich quick. But you also have to look at the fundamentals, and the fundamentals are solid for the company. And the company share price has dropped almost 20%. Now, in my opinion, in a matter of weeks, the company has gone up from $90 to all the way to $120. Now, that is a huge run to move in a matter of weeks. But now we're on the opposite. I think the company share price has dropped quite a huge amount. Now, I think that Andrew Lev might have been correct on a few things, but I think the share drop was based on emotions. And when that happens, you have to look at the fundamentals and you'll have to look at the technical analysis. Now, for the fundamentals, the company is going to report earnings at the end of October. And if the company reports another really good quarter, which I think is going to report another good quarter, the company shares are going to come back. Now let's take a look at the technical analysis to see how the stock compares at this price. Now you can see the share price at this moment is at 97 with 58 cents. The RSI is at the level of 31. Is almost oversold. Now you can see in the graph, I messed it up. I put resistance, but it should not be resistance, it should be support. So the support number 1 is at this price that we are at this moment. There's another support at the price of $93 and the last support around the $87 price. And as you can see, the negative volume is still high, and I was expecting that during the whole week. And at this moment, the share price is under the 200 moving average and the 50-day moving average. And as you can see, the price at this moment for an entry price is really appealing. However, you have to be really careful because I think the best option, if I was to invest into the company, it would be to wait a few more days. And there's a lot of support around this area, so you won't have to worry about the company dropping a huge amount. But at the same time, the company might drop a little bit more, so the company might give you a little bit more of a discount. And the earnings are in a few weeks, so I don't think the company is gonna go back to 120 again in the next 2 weeks. And now let's take a look at the next company, which is Netflix. Now Netflix was one of the stocks that I was going to trade during the next 2 weeks. However, the company share price had moved up quite a huge amount during the last few days. And the reason why I was going to trade Netflix before earnings, the company had a history of always moving up before they announce earnings. Now, Netflix announced they're going to increase the price of the two plans that they have for customers. Netflix has three plans. The cheapest one is around $7.99. That price is going to remain the same. And the other two plans were going to get an increase, and the increase was about $1 for each plan. I'll go more into detail about the Netflix stocks in a video that is coming out in a couple weeks. Now, one competitor of Netflix is Amazon, but you have to understand that Netflix has really good content. One of the best series that Netflix has is Stranger Things. Stranger Things brought around 21.7 millions during the first 35 days, and this doesn't have any comparison with Amazon. One of the unique shows that Amazon has brought under 1 million views, and I think at this moment Netflix is way better than Amazon. But you know, Amazon is not just streaming video, they're actually into different things. And one of the new things that they might get into is gonna be selling drugs online. And as you can see, Amazon is thinking about getting into that space. One of the things that they're facing is that the drug space is a little bit complicated. And in one of the videos that I covered a few months ago, I mentioned that Amazon was hiring people that were in the pharmaceutical space. And I think Amazon is gonna go into that space. Maybe at the beginning they will use the acquisition they did with Whole Foods. They can use the Whole Food retails so they can sell the drugs in there. And the last story for the day is about the job reports. We had around 33,000 job declines during September, and that number might have been affected by the two hurricanes that the United States experienced last month. But there was an improvement. The hourly earnings was moved from 2.5 to around 2.9%. That is an analyst gain that is paid to workers. And like I mentioned before, I think there's going to be another interest rate hike during December. And that is going to move the banks during the next few months. And when we are talking about the banks are going to report earnings next week. And with next week, we're going to start the new earnings season. So you can expect the weekly earning video by the next day. And that is going to be everything for the video. Please leave in the comment section below if you're investing in any of the companies mentioned in this video. And for me, I don't have any position in any of the companies mentioned in this video. And as always, you can subscribe to the financial information channel. I'm going to continue bringing videos about the stock market, personal finance, and how to make money online. I want to thank you once again for watching the video. Have an excellent day and take care, my friends.